Okay, so there was another. I think this was even a tweet where Roman Reigns said that he was coming back to Raw to take care of business or something.
Right, and then they said that he wouldn't. So yeah, that's the answer, because we both know that like they were they might have fallen below 2 million viewers Monday, going against the Warriors and also the Celtics and Bucks game. So I mean that's and plus they have no momentum or anything like that. So they're in a bad way. So you knew that they were going to pull something out, and the idea was, I thought they might bring back Steve Austin or something, but their idea was to bring Roman Reigns to Raw and other guys. They canceled their Monday Night SmackDown house show, so a lot of the SmackDown guys might. Well, I'm going to guess. No one's told me this, but my guess is you're going to have Roman Reigns, and you're also going to have the 4 women and the 4 guys that are in the Money in the Bank match. Running in and doing an angle, maybe that's what they'll end up doing. But the idea is to have a bigger show, so we'll see if it works.
Did you hear anything about Vince's reaction to both TV ratings?
Well, just this.
I mean,
this move.
I mean, it's obviously he wasn't happy, but I didn't know if
I didn't hear of him like going on a rampage or anything like that. No one's. But I haven't asked anyone since, because Thursday is usually the day where he knows the ratings on Tuesday, but Thursday is the day that's the day that he kind of like
studies them,
studies it. And I didn't hear from anybody after Wednesday, I don't think. So yeah, I didn't hear. I heard that like if something's going to happen, it'll be Thursday. But the reaction is we're going to put Roman Reigns and we're going to cancel our house show on Monday, and we're going to get some SmackDown people on the show, and that's the answer. That was, I'm sure he's not happy. Look, the TV industry's talking about this. The repercussions of this could be pretty big in a lot of ways. So, in the sense, just the perception of wrestling. There's very much in the TV industry, and it really wasn't even there even a month ago, but right now, because of, both shows doing record lows and being so much down from last year, in the TV industry, there is this perception that, wow, wrestling is like, I don't want to say collapsing, but wrestling's cold now, which before there really wasn't that perception.
What are the target numbers that we're looking for come Tuesday morning when the ratings come out? Like, what would you consider to be success or failure, or this is solid? And
I would say anything. I mean, even maintaining last week's record low, I would consider it something good. If they go a little below, I would even say it's okay. If it's down, so I would say anything below 2.05 million, I would say it's not good. As long as it's over 2.05, it's okay, considering the competition. And then for SmackDown on Tuesday, the competition's not as tough on that one. But if Raw's at 2.05, I would say anything, under 1.9, if you're over 1.9, I think I hate to call that okay, because that's a terrible number for SmackDown. But I think that no one's going to panic because everyone expects it. Because that is one of the things when I was talking to people on, during the week about the numbers, and, it's like, what's Vince's reaction going to be? And it's like, well, he'll react on Thursday. He's going to make whatever change he's going to make. But the other thing is like, look, he knows, you know what I mean? He knows going in, he knows what's going on. He's not like, did he know it was going to be record lows? Maybe no. But yes, he knows it's cold, and he knows they've been down for the last several weeks. So it wasn't like, it's not like he's sitting there, unaware that this stuff is happening. Now, it did go down more than most expected, but it's not like it's out of the blue and all of a sudden, it's like he's blindsided. It's like, we've seen this for a couple weeks now.
What are the things that he used to do when ratings were down? Put himself on TV
at one point until he got older. And he may start, we may see Vince on TV a lot this week for all I know. More McMahon's on TV.
I'm just trying to think of...
Shane's going to be all over SmackDown Tuesday with his tag team title tournament thing, or whatever they're doing I don't even know if they're doing tournament. They just said they're going to announce, because at SmackDown they got 2 teams. One's Heavy Machinery, who are having been on SmackDown, and the other one's Rusev and Nakamura. And then the other teams are the B team and the Colognes, right? So unless they switch somebody back, which they may do, or bring somebody up. Let's see what teams they got. And you can bring up Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch. But I mean, I know there's people who are afraid that Triple H's storylines are going to get, messed up again because Vince is going to want to bring people up again. Maybe, that's a sign of, the ratings being down. So one thing for the takeover, which is going to be June 1st, they'll announce the city. Bridgeport, Connecticut's the city going around. Webster Bank Arena is what's been said, but that's not official. So it's going to be the Gargano and Adam Cole rematch. It's going to be, it's not going to be a three-way. It's going to be a singles match. Matt Riddle's going to face Roderick Strong, Velveteen Dream against Tyler Breeze, North American title. And 4-team for the tag team title. Street Profits, Birch and Lorcan. Who are the other teams? What other teams do they got there? Forgotten Sons. And I'm trying to remember what the other team is. Fish and O'Reilly, I think. It is Fish and O'Reilly. And then I don't know what they're doing as far as women's title. I'm not sure exactly where they're going to go. Maybe EO. That's probably the right one to go with. Is EO.
So they did a 2 out of 3 falls match, and now they're just going to do a straight singles for the championship.
Yeah, as far as I know. Yeah, maybe a ladder match.
Just one more thing about the ratings. I can't even think of what rabbit Vince can pull out of his hat this time.
Well, the rabbit's Roman Reigns. I don't know if that's a big enough rabbit. I guess.
But Roman Reigns was on SmackDown, and they did the worst SmackDown rating.
And he was featured on the show. I know they don't have. I mean, I think if they build it up, if they get before the Saudi show, they'll probably have a show where they bring in Undertaker, Lesnar, and Goldberg to television. I think that will help maybe for a week or two. Let's see, the Saudi show is June the 9th, June the 7th. So that would mean that's a Friday. So whatever that Monday is, that would be the 3rd. So maybe that will save them from a record low because that's around the time of the finals. So maybe that will save them a little bit, is that show. And then after, once the NBA finals are up, they will be up a little bit. But, even so.
Yeah.
It looks, they can get real low, both those shows by June. And then just imagine during football season where it's going to go. I mean, we're probably going to have some games during football season at 2 million, maybe even lower. For SmackDown, for sure. For Raw, SmackDown's going to be on Fox pretty soon into football season, a couple weeks in. And then those numbers should be, they'll push the hell out of SmackDown and everything. So the numbers at first, I'm sure, will be good. After, there'll be a short honeymoon period. After that, I don't know.